Hi, howdy. Today is August 10th, 2025, and I'm checking in. DVWB, Daily Vlogs with Blake. So today's just going to be another kind of like work on stuff day. I think that we're going to finish this fence at some point whenever my dad comes over. I'm currently trying to put up some shelves in my bathroom. Somebody apparently ordered that for us. My sister made a registry with a bunch of random home supply stuff, and apparently that's something she added, was a bunch of shelves for my bathroom. And now I get the joy of trying to set it up. But the problem that I'm having right now is I don't have any of the tools I need to do it. So I went to go grab them from my car, which if you know what my car looks like, you're going to realize it's not here, because yesterday my parents took my car instead of their car home. So I'm going to check my mom's car and see if by any chance she happens to have tools in here. I don't think she does. Okay, and the search for tools did not go very well, but I did want to go ahead and take this stuff out of the box. So it's going to be 3 floating shelves, and the bottom one has this cute little basket that goes with it. I think it's absolutely adorable, and I'm hopefully going to be able to figure this out. Guys, I'm literally going to do a backflip. I don't understand how this works, but like, so the hole that I need to fill is like a tiny little Allen wrench. I was like, giving up because I didn't have an Allen wrench, and then I realized I have these little like star screw heads, and I'm like, it's weird that they even make star screw heads that are this small. And I was like, what if I could use that as an Allen wrench? And it's working. So we're gonna be setting up this little bathroom little shelf set. I'm excited. So this is supposed to be a time lapse of me taking these down and then immediately putting my floating shelves up, but I ran into an issue immediately. So obviously I need the drill so I could get this final screw out, but I'm gonna kind of explain what my issue is here in a second. Okay, sorry, that time lapse was probably really underwhelming, but I was going to do a time lapse of me taking that down and then putting this up. But one, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that, and that might take a little bit longer. But two, I really wanted to show you. Look at this. They have gave me the cutest thing ever. In the bag of screws, where you get all your wall anchors, your screws, and everything you need to like set up this thing, it comes with a little mini leveler. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at that. That's so cool. I was probably going to go back into time-lapse mode for me setting this up. So for the first line of business, I actually want to read the instructions, make sure I have all the pieces and everything. So I did that, and then I got my sister's opinion of where I should try to put these shelves. So I'm starting off with figuring out where I want the bottom one to be, because I don't want it to be too close to the toilet, and that's kind of me mapping that out right there. And then I realized, oh shit, I should probably actually start with the middle one, because I want to make sure I cover the holes that were left by the tension rod that was there before. So here's me kind of trying to like map this out, and then once again taking forever. So there's me getting my screws, having all kinds of technical difficulties, and once again I'm going to stop and tell you what my issues were. Okay, now we once again have a very pointless time lapse, because for some reason my dad's drill isn't releasing the drill bit, and I need a smaller drill bit, so I was going to switch it out with the one that I currently have on my little screwdriver over here, but that's not coming out. So now I need a YouTube why the fuck that's not coming out, figure out how to get that to disconnect, and then put that in, and then get to work. And oh my god, it's driving me insane. Okay, and turns out I'm not going to be able to do that today because I couldn't get that drill bit out. And I watched a couple tutorials of different suggestions of things that you could do when you have a drill bit stuck in your drill, and they all require tools that I do not have here. One of which I do keep in my car, which it would be really convenient if I had right now. But yeah, so it looks like I'm taking that on pause, and it might be nap time, because Jesus Christ. So I went along and took my nap, and now for an hour later... Okay, we're now having a switch of drill situation. My dad got here, and I needed his help to open up the drill bit, and he was like, oh, I got something for you. And then he actually just handed me another drill, because apparently he borrowed another drill so that he could have 2 yesterday, and he completely forgot about it. So now that I have that, we should finally have a proper time lapse of me setting up these shelves. And here we go. So here's me finally lining it up, getting some of the first holes in. This actually was a bit of a struggle because all of the tools that actually came with it kind of sucked. So I had to get my own wall anchors and kind of set this up like this. But overall, we ended up getting the majority of this right. And look at it. It's beautiful. I have the tiny little level on it. I tested an 8-pound weight with it. And now I'm going to map out the next ones. I did kind of run into the problem of, I forgot that I should have measured that out before I put the first board up, because now I had no way of making sure that those black ones were aligned. It was a bit of a struggle, and I am now once again having to put this, what should be the easiest fucking project ever, on pause because the drill died. I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream. So now for a quick update, I went ahead and charged up the drill. I got that top one on. It was relatively easy, relatively simple, pretty cute. Earlier, I did it in the time lapse, so you can probably see it in the video. But I put an 8-pound weight on this, and it seemed relatively fine. So that's okay, because if I'm being honest, I was really concerned about this one. The first one, I mean, the top one feels really good. This one, there were a couple screws that were not like actually like sticking into the wall. But as soon as I got the middle 3 in, it kind of like fixed the problem a little bit. So that's fun. But yeah, so now I just got this last one here, and then I need to figure out how I'm putting, where is it? This thingy back into the wall on this side. Okay, so I decided not to time-lapse the rest of this because I decided that time-lapsing it was my bad luck charm. So I now have literally just the final step is putting this little basket on. So I decided I'll just record that at regular speed, and then if I need to speed it up in editing or post or whatever, I can. This was going to be a pain in the butt because it didn't have like a spot to screw it in. So I went ahead and did little starter screws. Now I need to take them out, put the basket up, and then put the screws back in. So super simple, super easy. Hopefully, shouldn't be too difficult. Hello, hi. But when does things ever go the way that you expect them to? Hello, 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 hello. Perfect, beautiful, lovely. That goes there. $5 gallons? Yeah! Vanessa, I came to a realization. I don't have a medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
That sucks. Where am I supposed to put all my drugs? Because you know I take so many of those.
I think you could probably fit your single drug underneath the sink.
What? Single drug?
Yeah.
Vanessa, I am a man of many drugs.
No, you're not.
I have sleep aid, and then sometimes I have pain reliever. But look at that, isn't it cute?
It is so cute. Aren't you glad I had that on the list for your
Right?
writer?
I'm so excited. Alrighty, gang, and to absolutely nobody's surprise, I wasn't super duper productive the rest of the day, but I did just go on a Target run. So you guys want a little haul situation? The answer is yes, by the way. You are getting the Target haul situation. So, didn't get a whole lot of stuff. I went there to get, like, stuff for organization for under the sink in my bathroom, and they low-key didn't have any good options, so I didn't get any of that. But what I did get, duct tape. This is actually not for me. My dad needed it for something, but I think he actually fixed the thing that he needed it for, so he might not even need it anymore. So now I just have duct tape that I'll have around somewhere in case we ever need it, because, you know, you can never go wrong with having duct tape. Next up, we got this little bath mat. It matches my fancy little bath towel that I like, so I think it's cute, adorable. I just got one. I know some people, they like to keep one in front of their sink and one in front of their shower. I think that the one in front of the sink is like low-key overkill, low-key over the top. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I'm just gonna put one by my shower. So that's that. Very cutesy, very lovely. We got that. I have a thing to hold bars of soap. I personally don't really like bars of soap, but because I have the holder for it, I feel like I should get a bar of soap. So I got the cheapest bars of soap that I saw. I think they're cutesy. I know Dial's a good brand because, like, when you get the antibacterial stuff, which, by the way, this is the antibacterial stuff, that's good for, like, your tattoos and stuff. Obviously, I don't know if a bar of soap is good for tattoos, so this probably might not be, but what's up?
It's about tattoos, so once you're done, we can tell you.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could still tell me now. I do have the power of editing this video.
Oh, okay. Michaela is no longer at
I saw that!
Side. I got the tea on that yesterday.
Oh, there's tea to it?
There's
Oh, I
tea.
want to know.
So he accused Michaela of stealing things.
Oh. What's it called? Because I kind of had that same thought process. The second I saw that post and found out she's working at a new tattoo shop, I was like, I'm probably never going to Shoreside ever again.
Yeah.
Because, like, don't get me wrong, it was cute and I like the vibes of Shoreside, but it was one of those things where, like, Robert was telling me about some of his tattoos that he's gotten at flash sales, and, like, they were actually, like, sales. And I was like,
Yeah.
obviously, like, fine line, I imagine probably, like, is more expensive equipment, so that might be part of the reason why they're as expensive as they are. But he was showing me some of his big ones, and he's like, yeah, this one was like $100, and
Yeah.
one of the Marvel ones that I wanted to get last time was going to be $100.
Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to open the bars of soap because I was curious what they look like. They do say Dial on them, and they kind of look like if you, like, shaved down a mango. So it's kind of cutesy. I like it. I think it's pretty. Part of me was actually a little stressed out about getting the cheapest ones because I was like, It's mostly going to be on display because I don't use bars of soap that often, unless I'm like too lazy to refill the dispenser, which, let's be real, I am very lazy, so that's true. But I also got foaming hand wash refill. Found out something interesting today. So I thought that mine was a foaming hand wash dispenser because the like part where the soap comes out is like very like thick. And I was like, it wouldn't be thick if it was like regular soap because that'd be like way too much soap coming out every time you pump it down. Turns out it is a regular soap dispenser. So I'm going to either see if there's a way that I could like switch it out, like just the dispenser part, like the little nozzle, and see if I can make it a foaming hand soap dispenser. But I got a feeling that's probably not going to be possible. And I'm just going to have to eat my losses and get regular hand soap. But that means I'll actually be using this bar of soap because I'm not going to rush to go get liquid hand soap just yet. That'll be a future Blake problem. My sister's looking at me like I'm an idiot and holding up this giant thing of hand soap that she just bought. Maybe I am an idiot. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, and then the star of the show. I haven't showed this off yet. It's a trash can. Before someone's like, oh, that's kind of a cute trash can. Yeah, it goes with the whole bathroom. Aren't I cool? Aren't I clever? Oh, I feel clever. Alrighty, gang. Next line of business. We might actually be stocking this shelf today, which is really exciting. We got books, movies, all of that jazz. None of the books are mine. I don't collect books. That's not something I do. That's not an inquiry that I'm intrigued in. But first things first, these shelves are really dusty because one, they've been in my room for forever, and two, we have done a couple things to kind of create more sawdust in the general area, in the general vicinity. So first things first, I'm actually going to spray them down. So I'm going to do a little time lapse of me cleaning them, and then potentially later might do a little time lapse of us putting stuff up there. And this time lapse is very simple. It's quite literally just me spraying and using an entire roll of paper towels to clean these bookshelves, because between the 7 bookshelves, each bookshelf has 3 bookshelves. That is 21 shelves that I needed to wipe down right here. To be fair, one of them currently not connected. You can see it down there on the bottom. But I'm just kind of doing everything I can to make sure these are as clean as possible, because to be fair, some of these are insanely dusty because I don't think my sister has ever wiped hers down. I could be wrong though. Oh, that's me. Alrighty, and now that those are officially cleaned off, we're eventually going to put books and movies and stuff on there. I came to the realization I really want to organize my movies a specific way, and I don't think I actually have the time to break down everything and kind of like organize it right now. So for the time being, if I do put movies on there, I'm just going to be throwing them on there. So I will say that's probably going to be it for this video, guys. And I will probably see you guys in the future with a video where I actually like go through and organize my movies and set them up, put them in a cool display situation. But for now, those are clean. So if I want to throw stuff on there, I can. I don't think I will though. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love and appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace out. Wow.